So probably one of the most impressive parts of my collection is my 6th scale figures. You can see some of them here, a little bit in these Detolf cases. Most of what I have, the vast majority, is Hot Toys. I do have this Daenerys Targaryen, Rick Grimes, and Walter White. I think those are all 3-0 6-scale figures. These Monty Python Nights are Sideshow collectibles. I have picked up recently a Green Lantern Sideshow 6-scale, but I think everything else I have is a Hot Toy. So I very much enjoy the 6-scale. There's more behind the camera that you can't see right now. They're all over the place. But I really enjoy them. And my favorite DC character is the Flash, and I really, really enjoy the way Grant Gustin portrays the Flash on the television show that's currently on. To my knowledge, that license hasn't gone to Hot Toys or Sideshow or anything. So this, I believe, is an unlicensed figure, SooSoo Toys, the Scarlet Speedster. I've seen pictures of this, and I think it looks really good. And because this is my favorite DC character and my current favorite way it's being portrayed, I decided to add it to my collection. Again, I like diversity in my collection. I like having different things on the shelf. So no matter what, this will be that. It'll fill that need. So I thought this is something that a lot of people haven't seen in person. So maybe I could get it up on the turntable and let everyone see it, see if it's something you want to add to your collection. I believe SooSoo Toys has some other offerings. I think they made a Quicksilver from the movie, from the X-Men movie, was their first one, not the MCU Quicksilver. And I think they have some others on the way. So I don't know anything about this company. I'm not completely sure what to expect, but we'll find out together. So let's check it out. So on the turntable, you see the SooSoo Toys 1/6 scale Flash figure. Now, I want to just talk about some generalities about this figure, talk about some things I don't love before I get more in depth. Just a spoiler, I love this figure. I think it's excellent, especially for a unknown company and to be non-licensed, I guess, officially. I think this figure is great. So first, it comes without the belt on, without that hood on, and without the hands on. There is some assembly you have to put on initially. That's a little different than most of your other 6 scale that do have a fairly vanilla pose right out of the package for you. I don't love the peg hole mechanisms for the hands. They were pretty difficult to get in place. Same thing is true for the head itself. You had to take it off to put the hood on. So, I mean, those aren't great, but once you've changed things out, you don't have to worry with them. So those are really my only negatives with this figure. I have the insert there, the SooSoo Toys Flash artwork behind him. I think that looks really good. The box itself had lots of Flash artwork on it. It's really good. I stuck the stand here. It's a normal crotch grabbing stand, but I actually think this stand is better than a lot of stands we get. It has artwork on it. It actually has texture on it, you can see, like diamond type pattern on it. And it's just all around a pretty good stand. So this is the Barry Allen face sculpt, and I think it looks pretty good, pretty close to Grant Gustin, especially in a unlicensed mechanism where we're not guaranteed to. Probably doesn't have to have the rights of the actor or anything like that.
My name is Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive.
It doesn't have the actors signing off on it, I don't think. I don't honestly know how this toy works, but I just don't think it's licensed because it doesn't say DC, it doesn't say The Flash, it doesn't say the CW. So I don't think Grant Gustin is signing off on this, but I think it looks pretty close, especially for the price point. These fluctuate because they're hard to find, I think. I got this for like $130 off the Facebook group, and I'm very, very pleased with it. So that hood accessory, the cowl kind of pulled back, his mask on his back is a separate piece that you put on there. You can see it there. It looks great. You can see the Flash lightning bolts there. You can see his belt around him. Looks really good. and his hair is textured. The suit itself is textured. Honestly, if you came and picked this up out of my collection, out of the packaging, you wouldn't know that it wasn't a Hot Toy or anything else like that. I think it just holds up really, really well. So here we have, in the Barry Allen place, I will mention the flash symbol here is metallic and is also magnetic. That is the red lightning bolt. There is also the white lightning bolt symbol from the later seasons of the Flash, which we will put up on him in a moment. But those are interchangeable, which I thought they were cool. They are kind of hard to get them centered because of the magnetic aspect of it, the zipper and everything else, but you can get it done. So let's change out. He has 4 other sets of hands. He has then, of course, the masked head, and the masked head you can change out the face. And then there is a number of Flash lightning bolt type accessories as well as extra pegs. That's what you get in the box. So let's change out, put some a different look on him and see what he looks like then. All right, so I've switched out his head to the masked head with the kind of standard face. One thing I'll point out here, the lightning bolts on his mask are actually detachable. They're metallic, and they have a peg hole, and they plug right in to the side of his mask. So that's a fairly neat feature as well. I also put the later seasons, I think maybe season 3 is when he started wearing the white emblem on his chest. So I put that white emblem on, and I changed out the fists to the hands to the fisted hands. Again, it was a little difficult. I don't recommend changing these hands out too terribly often. I think once you get it the way you want it to be, kind of leave it at that. It is just, they're really challenging, at least for me for some reason. Maybe I need to heat something up. I did do a little bit of articulation here, just kind of made him standing forward as though he was about to punch or maybe about to run. Standard 6th scale body articulation. That suit is not too restrictive. It's actually fairly loose. It fits fairly loose, so you can move him and do enough poses as you need to. And we'll do some of that here once we get the flash effects on him. So just another look. You can see I really do like the mask on face. This is probably the way I will display him, even though I really like the Barry face as well. I may end up with a second of these at some point. But being that this is my only 6th scale Flash figure, I will likely have him with the flash effects, have him running the way that you would expect to see it. So let's change out, get some of those effects on him, and take one final look at the SooSoo Toys 6th scale Flash. So I have the effects, changed out the mouth to the running mouth, put his running hands on, and got him on his stand so that he can be in the running pose. And there you have the kind of finished product the way I choose to display this figure. You get 6 Flash pieces. They do seem to kind of already fit different parts of his body, but they're kind of bendy wire a little bit. There is some flexibility, and I think you could reshape them somewhat, but they're not full bendy wire. But they look great. They really look great. I really like these effects. I like the way that looks there on the stand as he's running. I like the face sculpt, the running face sculpt with the teeth gritted. I've got the white symbol on him again. And I think this is pretty much the way that I am going to display this figure. The stand looks great. Works really well with him. And overall, I just think this is an excellent figure.
Excellent.
The value that you get for the money on this figure is pretty great. Again, this is about $100 less than a Hot Toy. This is SooSoo Toys. I do know that they have a Quicksilver figure from the X-Men movie. And I can't remember what. There's something else about to come that I think people are looking forward to. So if this is a sign of things to come from this company, then that is an excellent sign, because this is really a fantastic figure for $130. So I highly recommend it. Again, I am skewed on this. I am a Flash fan. The Flash is my favorite DC property. I really love the current TV show. I like Grant Gustin. I like the way he portrays it. The Flash is probably one of my 5 top all-around characters across anything. So this is certainly something that speaks to me more than most. But if you like the TV show, the CW, Arrowverse, you like the Flash, or even just these effects and the stand are really good if you're going to use it with something else, I highly recommend this. I've only seen it in person once before this at a convention. And I've never seen it in a store. I don't know where you could get this from in a store. I think it may have been up on Big Bad at one point, but I think a lot of the orders just have to go directly through the manufacturer, SooSoo Toys, on their Facebook page, or maybe they have a website, whatever other outlets they have. So if you're looking for a 6-scale Flash piece to add to your collection, this is the one, in my opinion. Thank you for watching. Thank you for continuing to like and comment on my videos. Let me know what you'd like to see me do more of. I currently am releasing somewhere around 3 videos a week pretty regularly. I'm doing drone videos, I'm doing figure videos, I'm doing hunt videos, and then random other things I do. So if there's anything you'd like to see me do more of, let me know. I would appreciate the feedback. Thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful day.
Can you hear the stars singing, rhyming?